Okay. Versatile Vigilante, Young Vince, Uncle Vinny. And we
Jeez,
are here with the fucking man.
come
It's
on.
the young fucking Leeks.
Who's that, man? Big leaks, 52 leaks. Come on, man.
52 leaks in the cut, and we got the one and only Heli
Gang.
Payday Skull and
In the
Scorpion in the
back.
back.
Come on.
We're
My
fucking out
twinners.
here.
Twinners.
Gang.
Twin. So,
Brother.
yo, how are you, bro? It's good to see you.
I'm good, man. It's good to see you, too. Good
Fuck
to
yeah.
meet you,
Good
too,
to
bro.
meet you.
Been seeing your work, bro. I want to pull up. Definitely want to show some love. But yeah, I'm good, man. Feeling good, bro. Out here.
Out
Just
here doing
living
your
life.
thing.
Yeah, man.
You've been doing your thing for a minute too, man. So it's
I
very,
feel,
very sick to sit down with you, get the young leaks, the whole story.
feel that. Appreciate it, bro.
Fuck yeah. So yo, since it is, I'm just gonna move this closer. Since it is our first time linking up, I'd love to know a little bit about your background. So where did you grow up, and we can kind of go from there.
Okay, so yeah, it's actually crazy because like I'm actually from Lawrence Avenue West.
Okay.
So yeah, I grew up there, Kiln Lawrence to Black Creek. You already know. Shout out the losses. Shout out the guys. 52. That's the route. But yeah, I actually grew up there, and yeah, that's where I actually met Helly Payday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I definitely had the 52. What's the meaning? I had that as a question, so you already answered that. That's
Come
the
on.
bus route of the old neighborhood.
Yeah, it's actually my age too.
52 years old.
Yeah.
We're out here, bro. Age is just a number.
Age is just a number, man. We 52 out here.
Fuck yeah. So born and raised in the city. How did you start getting into music? How did you kind of become Young Leeks?
So I always loved music, always been doing music, always just been trying to, express myself in like an artistic way in any fashion. So like I'm just considered an artist myself, like to myself. But basically, yeah, like ever since I was growing up, I always wrote tracks, always just freestyled, and like eventually, yeah, I just wanted to hear myself on a song, and just wanted to actually see what I could do. And once I actually made a track, yeah, I knew I'm doing that.
Okay.
Music, I always had a passion for it, so why not?
Was that like some high school times?
No, that was actually like after high school. So yeah, not during high school. I actually wish I was making music during high school. That would have been fun. I was actually making beats in high school with a friend, but no, I never made music during high school. I did it around 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first time I actually touched the mic and everything like that. Like actually like recorded a thing, listening to it back and heard myself on it, and like yeah, let's get it.
Was that something I like to ask this to artists that I talk to? When you showed did you decide to show people that song, or was that more just for you?
It was more for me, but I also like showing off the work, that I put in because I made like 3 songs, so I was just showing everyone, the neighborhood friends, the dogs, them, yeah, everybody was feeling it, so why not?
That kind of pushed you to go a little further with it.
Exactly.
I like that. It's always interesting too when you see like, okay, who fucks with this? If because I think you'll always fuck with what you do, but when you see other people actually like it,
Yeah, it resonates with the people. Them, you're good. You feel good. It's a feeling like it's like you're being recognized. So, but also too, like I said, like I've always made music just because I'm an artist. Like I've always drawn, I painted, all that stuff. So I always like just expressing myself. So whether it's a track or whether it's a picture, always people liked what I had to do. Like
right?
what I had to say, what I made. It's always something that people resonated with.
You're creative at heart. You feel like you're always that way.
Yeah, like I felt like that was like the only way I've been. Like I've always been like a visionary. Like I've always seen myself like doing something with like art or like doing something with like music or
Right.
yeah, anything that has to do with that type of lane.
I always enjoy. We kind of talked about this a little bit before, where the importance of organic shit. Like anyone could make music, anyone could do something if they just feel like, oh, let me just try to get popping, let's try to this and that. But if
Mm-hmm.
you really like it, if it's really in you, I feel like that's when I
It
think
always
people know it. It
shows.
always shows.
It
Exactly.
shows, yeah. Like people know. Like the end of the day, like I feel like anyone can really make music. Like anyone can make a sound anyone can make like something, but yeah, like it, like you could really tell when there's passion behind it, you know.
Yeah, real shit, bro. So, growing up in the city, making music, do you feel like that helped keep you focused on some positive things? Because we live in a city where it's kind of easy to get
Get
caught up
caught
in
up.
certain things.
Nah, for sure, for sure. Like it's crazy because yeah, like music was something that I definitely felt like it definitely kept me out of trouble. It definitely kept me out of the way. You know, it kept me focused, not really paying attention to what everyone else is doing. But it's crazy because I feel like in Toronto there's not too much like really like safe havens or places or like that are really known for real for people to actually go and make music and kind of be artistically creative and free, you know? So like I feel like yeah, Toronto needs more stuff like that. Like actually I did apply for the remix project once. But I didn't get in for some weird reason. But shout out to the people on there. But yeah, I ain't take nothing personal. I do my thing regardless. At the end of the day, still gotta make my music. But yeah, like I feel like yeah, music definitely kept me out of trouble. But
I like what you said, where it's like you gotta have some place to go to do this shit,
yeah,
especially if you want to start to take it a little more serious. And that was kind of something I was curious to ask you too. Like, you started making some music, you're doing your thing. How did you start to take it more serious though? Because, did that involve going to the studio? Did that involve doing shows?
yeah, like all of that. Like I just had to do my research. Just really get into that like that mindset that like I'm not just an artist. Like I gotta be like if I'm gonna wanna be an artist, like an independent artist at that, I gotta, be my own manager, be my own talent scout, be my own photographer, videographer, all that stuff. Like, my own stylist, all that stuff. I drip myself, I'm a stylist myself, I have my own merch and shit, shout out Finesse. That's the
Finesse
brand right
Worldwide.
there. Finesse Worldwide. Go follow that underscore. But yeah, it's basically I feel like in a general sense, yeah, there just has to be that place for someone to just really go and just do their thing, because can't lie, like I ran into some trouble too, like like life is life,
For sure.
and that kind of derailed my music, because I kind of stopped focusing on the music for real. So I feel like once there's more like guidance out there, especially for the youth, like it could definitely help people coming up and definitely people that are inspired by music or even art in general.
Very, very, very good point, bro. And like, I relate to what you're saying in terms of the creative shit. Like, I've
Yeah.
always been into that as well. And I'm caught in a weird spot because I want people to be able to express themselves. I want their art to be like uncensored. But also, you see, fuck, it does kind of have an influence on a young guy, Like,
Yeah.
it's like, I fuck with it. I fuck with it because you're doing your thing. But it also comes at, it comes at a cost.
No, it definitely does. It definitely does. And honestly, like I feel like music's so vast that like yeah, like you could really express yourself in any other way, in any way, really. And honestly, I feel like yeah, whatever you get inspired by, yeah, just try to just be authentic to yourself, just know that everything it's always been there. So like we only adapt to what we learn to, and we could just put our own little spin on it and just try to, rise above what you're
Facts
inspired by.
by living life.
Real shit. Real shit.
So yo, I gotta again shout out to the homie in the background, Helly.
Come on,
He
payday.
shout out Big Payday, man. He put me gang. He put me onto your music a couple years ago when I met him, and definitely was looking at it. And one thing I thought was interesting with you is you were out in Jamaica for a lot of some videos, and even I
Yeah.
remember bro was saying you were shooting some stuff together out there.
Yeah,
What's
man.
the Jamaican influence on you?
Okay, like yeah, like my background, I'm from Jamaica. Yard, you already know. Come on. Shout out to people that I'm from there, Portmore. But yeah, basically, yeah, yo, I just told Payday. It was actually spur of the moment. It was random, but I told Payday, yo, pull up. I'm going to Jamaica for a week or 2 weeks actually. So pull up. We're gonna shoot some movies. I'll show you like my yard. I'll show you the place. Show you my granny. show you the people, them, show you my family, and yeah, he was about it, So yeah, we just went out there during the pandemic, finessed our way out there, finessed the world. But yeah, basically, yeah, we went out there, we just, yeah, it was just a movie still, not gonna lie. Like, we did a lot, like, but
Yeah, I mean, it looked like you guys had a good time, man. Just from watching it, and I always enjoy when an artist takes them. Anyone actually, a person takes themselves out of their like comfort zone. So to go
yeah,
out to
bro,
Jamaica, it's like, okay, there's gonna be some sick visuals and just like
exactly.
new shit.
Yeah, especially now, cause yeah, like now I used to go there when I was a kid, but now that I'm older, I'm like, yo, let me kind of turn it up and just yeah, live my life, have fun, Gotta also put out that vlog, cause it's been a minute, but
Ooh,
yeah,
the pressure's on now. It's
yeah,
gotta come out
yeah.
now, man.
Now that I mentioned it, yeah,
Yeah.
that gotta come out. But yeah, you'll see where we're just out there thugging in Jamaica, having fun and shit. But yeah, basically yeah, it was just crazy. It was a good experience, and I feel like people don't really know outside of their comfort zone until they really jump out of it. And it's just crazy because the city, it's so easy to like get caught up and consumed by it, and then you don't even leave. And I know a lot of people that have never left, and I've been to so much countries, and it's so like different. It's so good to see culture that's like different from yours. It's so good to learn from like different experiences and just seeing how other people live and stuff. So trust me, that's also a next thing, it gives you a different perspective. It kind of allows you to appreciate what you got going on too, because in other places it's not the best. And yeah, yo, it's just yeah, most of all, just have a good time and just learn from it.
You're absolutely right, bro. You kind of see that, oh shit, the world is so much bigger than me, my neighborhood, what I'm used
Exactly.
to,
Where you
and
repping and shit.
where exactly. And it's like, it's kind of a scary thing, but also such a freeing thing. It's like, oh fuck, like there's a lot of options and potential out here.
Yeah, bro. There's it's liberation and just being able to just be where you want and going where you want. And
Yes.
that's one thing, like, I feel like, like, home isn't even a place. It's like a people. It's like, it's really yourself. Like, you can make home anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be a vagabond today, get the hell out of here and just set up shop somewhere else. And yeah, people will never hear from me again, and I'm living blessed. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, like at the end of the day, there's so much shit in this world that people gotta experience and see, and the only way to do it is to get out there. So
I think so, bro. And it's funny that you bring that up because I've been thinking about that for myself, where it's like, man, should I leave the city for a little bit just to get a,
yeah,
just to really challenge myself, go
yeah.
somewhere I don't know
Why
anyone?
not? Why not?
You think you would do that?
Yeah, yeah. Like my bros just actually like a couple of my dogs from my ends just came back from like a Europe tour. Like
Mm.
this guy went all over Europe. Like it's just doing his thing, just having fun, backpacking. Like, and I was just looking at him. I'm like, damn. Like okay, like that's motivating. That's inspiring because it's like, you know, like leaving out of here, like I said, and just doing it is kind of scary once you think about it, but it's something like that. Like I said, you never know once you try it. And once you do it, like I commend the people that just go out there and just travel the world and just go wherever they want. Like that's sick. It's an
Yeah, bro. It's
experience.
an ultimate test, I think. It's like a real,
Real
real
talk.
challenge.
Real talk.
Real shit. So, and then just a lot of heli shout outs in this one, but you guys have a lot of work together, and I wanted to talk about that. What do you think makes the chemistry between you guys so good?
Bro, I knew him before the music, so that's the next thing. Like we're neighborhood friends, so like we definitely locked in from like long time. We're never close, but we're also like just always tapped in with each other. So
Right.
that's one thing that helped us become more close. Like I feel like the music brought us together even way more better, and over time, like it just shows in our work. Like I just seen like Payday shooting home videos and stuff, and I'm like okay, like I rate it. He's
Yeah.
shooting like concerts, random like little ragers and stuff. And he's meeting like Lil Peep, he's meeting like all these people. And I'm seeing it and I'm like, wow, like this guy's really out there. I like how adventurous he is. So I'm like, I gotta tap in. And like yeah, one day I just linked him up and yeah, He just pulled up, and yeah, I just gave him a GP. We came up with a sick game plan, and now we're executing as you see right now.
The rest is history.
Trust me.
That's very well said too, man. Because again, it's like, why create? Why create art? Why make music? Why do anything if you're not gonna actually like put yourself out there? Why you just make something that everyone else is doing? Like I never understood that.
Nah,
So
dare to be different.
dare to be
Like
different.
I just try to just do me in the best way I can. And like yeah, like when I'm just locking in with like-minded individuals, like-minded creatives, we just put in that work, and it's just authentic. It's just clockwork. So I love it. Like this shit just it literally gets me amped because like when we be shooting shit, like we be like, okay, first time, like we were just so focused on shooting, like we weren't really focusing on the editing. So then once we got to the editing process, it was a crazy headache. But eventually, like, I just started like YouTube University. I was just on YouTube going dumb, just going ham, like just always in the crib. Me and this guy all hours of the night just searching on how to do certain things, how to get a certain look, how to, put that sauce. So
Yeah.
that's what we've been doing ever since. And like, yeah, man, we edit our own things, we put our own things together. Like we're all like it's all art organic and all authentic. You know what I'm saying? So
You can see it, man. You can see it through the work. Like it doesn't surprise me to hear you say that. And just from meeting you now, I clearly see you as the type of guy that you wouldn't let someone do. It's your
nah,
shit.
bro.
Like,
Like
yeah, I could tell you're a hands-on guy. And that's a compliment.
I ain't even gonna lie. Like I have super beef with video guys. Like bro, I have beef with all y'all. Like not all y'all. Like there's a lot of ones that shout out a lot of them. Shout out New Wave. Shout out OTR. Shout out Skull and Scorpion. Shout out the rest of the ones that I'm really tapped in with. If you know, you know. But nah, there's a lot of people that really be taking time on my videos or like you know. But it's like at the end of the day, like it's just always a back and forth. So I ain't trying to deal with the headache. And like I'm paying for this shit. So it's like it's crazy sometimes. Like I'll be dealing with like so much derailments only because of video guys. And like I feel like in the beginning when I was doing my thing, I didn't really have a plan. So that was the next problem. And then when I did end up coming with a plan and was kind of last minute or put a video together, like it'll never come out when I would want to or deadlines I would make for myself. So I just had to kind of slow down and just, like relinquish myself from all that and just kind of just do my own thing. And yeah, like it's been the best ever since because I edit my own cover art. Like I edit my own stuff. Like I said, like I'm an artist myself. So all around, like not just speaking,
Yeah.
so I just be really putting in that work. So I just told myself if I could do this, I can edit a video. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could put together something like, some of the stuff I've seen like back then that people was doing, I'm like, man, could have turned this up way better back then. No offense to whoever I worked with back then, but some people you know who you are. But yeah. Anyways, that's good.
First of all, that was a fire rant. I love that.
Yeah, man.
That's some real,
Bro,
real shit.
I have real beef with video guys. Like, if artists could really like understand what I'm going through and understand what I'm saying, yeah, like in the comments, man.
Spam those fucking comments,
Spam
bro.
the comments, cause yeah, these guys really be playing sometimes. Like, don't like I said, not to take away from the ones that really put in the work and they're passionate about this shit, but the ones that are just charging big budget just for the check, and then yeah, they're taking time or they're just putting so much people's videos on their plate till they can't even edit no more. It's like, bro, fix up.
No, that's some real shit, bro. And I've seen that from afar too. Like I do most of my shit by myself, and sometimes when I've had other people involved, I've seen that where it's like, oh, my shit's not your priority at all.
It's not.
And I get that, but it's my shit. Like
Deal with
so
me
it's
proper.
exactly. It's a weird feeling. So I think it comes back to that point of it's like, bro, I'm not doing this just to do it. I want to do it my way. I want to
Yeah.
do it
Yeah.
and see my vision through. And I liked your point a lot about that you could do it yourself. It's a scary thing once you realize how much you're fucking capable of.
Yep.
And then you're like, nah,
You
it's
really
like
got this. Like
you
you
really
really
got
like
this.
you really know. Like trust me, man. Just invest in yourself. Put in that time, that effort. Trust me. In a month, in a year, you'll thank yourself.
Real shit, man. You're your biggest investment ever.
Yup.
What the fuck?
Yup.
Invest in someone else is cool, but invest in yourself
So
first, man.
trust me. You put all that money, all that time, all that like effort into just doing all that shit you're doing with someone else. You could be doing with yourself, and just you'll really see a result. And those are the people that are doing their thing right now. Like you'll see it.
Yep.
People will just think, oh, it's luck, but they created that luck, if you want to call it luck. Opportunity meets preparation. That's perfect timing. So that's luck right there. At the end of the day, I'm gonna create that every time because
Facts.
I ain't got time to wait on no one else or do that with someone else. And eventually you'll attract the like-minded people that will help you get to that goal. Once you are investing in yourself and once you are putting in that work and that time, people will just be like, yo, I fuck with what he's doing. Let me tap in.
Yeah, that relationship becomes that much stronger because you
Exactly.
both know how much you've each gone through. You know it's
Exactly.
not easy to do this shit. That's real.
Real talks.
I love that,
Trust
man.
me, brother.
Real like young hustler shit, man. I
Real
love that
shit,
type
bro.
of shit.
Real shit.
So yo, I told you I was checking your music, preparing for the interview, and I have a couple tracks and videos that I want to ask you about, just kind of the inspiration behind it. The first one that I really fucked with, just because of how different it was, is you did kind of a remix of "Don't Forget About Me," the '80s track, and I
Okay.
love that's a classic song. Breakfast Club, it was in
Yep,
that
that's a
film.
classic movie.
You're a fan of
All
the
of that.
film.
Of
Fuck,
course,
man, that
man.
was
Of
what I was
course,
hoping to
man.
hear because
Of
when I
course, man. I know what I'm doing, man. Just
and
know that.
that was a payday as well. Was
Oh
that a
yeah,
heli
Payday
shot? That was
shot
a
that too.
heli shot
Yeah,
as well,
yeah. We
bro.
shot that in Jamaica too, man.
That was a
Shout out
Jamaica
Jamaica
one.
again, man. Portmore, we Tom Lane, man. Yeah.
Let's hear about that, bro.
Done though.
How did that come together?
So honestly, even the beat maker is crazy because I make my own beats too. I'm not the sickest, but I've definitely made a lot of I'm a sampler. I've loved samples ever since I was a kid. I love DJing. I love I used to do that shit on my phone and shit. I love like remixing tracks and then just putting them on another beat that would kind of slap and then rapping over them So when I started doing that, I literally was I was really into the Detroit wave those times. So shout out this beat maker that I tapped in with Daceful at Daceful. Tap in if you want Detroit beats, any type of beats too. But yeah, I hit him up and I told him, yo, let's get it. I need this type of pattern because I already know what I'm doing when it comes to the beats. It's just I didn't really have the time, so I just told him, let me cut up the sample. I sent out the sample, told him I need this type of pattern at this BPM. Hit me back. He did that, sent it back, went in the booth, killed it. Because I already knew what I was doing. I already knew what type of track I was trying to make. I be cooking up beats like that, and even all the beat makers that are doing their thing like that. Kanye's a real pioneer like that. I say even Just Blaze.
Oh yeah.
Even shout out to people that are doing their thing now, like Cash Cobain.
Yes.
He's going stupid with that shit. Just knowing how to sample something, cause everybody's doing it now. I'll say the Riot, he's going dumb too. But yeah, him and Ice Spice, I feel like they made it super saturated. But nah, shout out to them though. They actually really be doing their thing. But yeah, now it's saturated when it comes to the samples because everybody be doing it. But honestly, if you could really put it together and curate a nice sample, bro, that's music right there. Cause you're just bringing back old music. You could even
Yes.
bring back new music. I brought back new tracks and I sampled them and people are loving the beats. It's and just they're all unreleased. I can't wait to drop them. But yeah,
Okay.
it's I really do this.
Yes.
That's all I gotta say.
I always enjoy, and I come from that background as well of enjoying when rappers rap over samples. Max B that used to do that all the time. I used to
Yup.
love when he would rap over like Britney Spears and
Yup.
like crazy shit like that, just because it shows the artist had like actually fucks with music. You know, it's like you're not just a
Dame
rap
Grease.
all
Dame
the.
Grease.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Dame
him.
Grease,
Dame
man.
Grease for sure.
Dame Grease, Harry Fraud,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
that shit.
yeah,
Like I love that type of shit, and
yeah,
it shows that the people making that music really fuck with music. Like you're
yeah,
not just
yeah.
listening to like drill all day. You
Exactly.
know,
That
there's
it's
other
like a
shit.
sample on top of it that's like, okay, it slaps, but
Yes.
like, like what is the what's the background behind it? What do you know
Yeah.
about it? Anytime I hear a sample, I just try to get the background on it, see what I could do, even see what I could do different if I hear it on a song
Yes.
and I love the song, like on the like in the actual song, I'll be like, okay, yo, let me see what I could do with it different. And it's crazy because yeah, like sometimes I'll be coming up with ideas and then I'm hearing the song and I'm like, damn, like it's moving fast. I guess like I said, once you're on a certain frequency, like I feel like there's a hive frequency for everything, like everyone's on a different frequency. And I feel like certain beat makers or certain people that are cooking up beats, like yeah, from once they know songs, like, and like if like you'll know how to sample it in a certain way,
Yes.
you'll know how to make it bounce or hit in a certain way. So yeah, man.
I feel you on that, and I like that you brought up Cash Cobain, him, and like Shawnee Bin Laden and those
Oh
guys. They're
man, it's
going
crazy.
crazy.
You shot
Yeah,
you shot at him, bro. That's what really
crazy.
put me on that type of wave. And I was listening to him since like 2020 before all this shit jumped off and like free Wick, free all the dogs too. Like lockdown, man. It's crazy. But yeah, like he was going dumb with it, and I feel like Shawnee Bin Laden, Busy Banks, those
Yes.
guys, yeah, they knew how to cook those up nice, and Cash Cobain, they definitely created a sound that's hitting right now to this day. So
It's
yeah,
good
shout out
shit,
to
bro.
them.
When I heard that song by you though, it definitely put a smile on my face.
For
Yeah,
sure,
I'm like,
like for
fuck.
sure.
I might have to go watch The Breakfast Club after this.
By
It's like
word, like by word, I was watching that shit. I'm like, yo, that's a sick song. Like, yo,
that's actually how you thought of it.
like
Oh, that makes me
honestly,
happy,
like
man.
bro, that's literally why. That's where I got the song from, and I'm like, yo, be bumping that too, like on its own, like
I
like
was honestly hoping you would say that.
yeah,
So
man.
I'm
Yeah,
very
man. I ain't
glad.
just putting together music out of nowhere, Like I really be doing it out of nowhere,
Yeah.
but it's really from something, It's always based on something.
Yes, and yo, that's a great point too. Like in rap, we hear this all the time, especially in rap music, but like all music, living what you're rapping about. That comes with the connotation. It's always got to be street shit, like you know, committing crime. It could also be like something
Living
you
your
did
life.
that day.
Yeah,
Watching
living your
a
life.
movie, like
Yeah,
shit like
just
that.
living
That's
your
real
life.
inspiration too.
Yeah, real talk. Like just being creative with your words, cause like I feel like once people get like writer's block or like a creativity like block, it's not like yeah you're just overthinking it. Sometimes you just gotta let it flow and have fun. Once you have fun in the booth, I feel like that's when things just go well. Like like even for me, I just have fun. Like there's so much times where I made like 5 tracks of like one song, overthinking it. And I even end up choosing the wrong one, like because I'm just overthinking it, or I did something that I liked in this one, and then it's hard to communicate it to the engineer, and then it's just a back and forth. So one thing I just do now, like I'll punch in, I'll write, I'll freestyle like a whole like 8 bars or 16, however hot I'm feeling at that time. I'll punch in again, hold the meds. So like the creativity process is definitely something where it like you just have to have fun with it. You can't be overthinking it.
Very simple but very effective, man.
Real
You
talk.
have to have fun with it. Like I said before, why want to treat this as a job? Like have fun with it, man. What's the point?
Trust me, because once it's like something where you're just overthinking it, you tend to make mistakes or you tend to not make the right moves you could have made. So that's why I just try to just relax, not put too much on my plate.
Yeah.
Put just enough to challenge myself, but you know, make sure I finish my food. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta get this shit right. Gotta do it right. Intricate.
I like that. Finish what's on your plate. I like that a lot, man. Another one that I was fucking with heavy, different, like again, just like a different feel. Last day out. What was the inspiration behind that? Because let me just interrupt real quick. You see a lot of first day out. You
Oh,
don't see a ton of last day out, man. What
yeah.
was that all about?
Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, I ran into some trouble, with the law, so had to just go up the road a little bit for a little bit. But like, yeah, I was just saying like, yeah, like fuck, it's gonna be my last day on bail, so why not just, shoot something sick, just talk about really what I've been through and just just express myself, in the right way. And like I feel like just there to be different. Like I said before, I just like first day outs are cool. Like I actually didn't really do a first day out when I came home, but like like Crazy's gonna drop just now. Shout out all the people that were part of that. 13, 1K, Payday behind the camera, Set 2. Shout out Set. Gotta shout out Set, man. London behind the camera, man. Shout him out, gang. But yeah, we definitely have a movie coming out, and that's gonna be like my first like debut video for my page and all that stuff. I'm about to drop it in like a week's time. So boom. But yeah, I even remixed a song too the other day with Payday. I shot a video for it too, whatever I want. On Bryson Tiller, whatever she
Okay.
wants. But yeah, as you're saying though, yeah though, for the last day how I did that, it's a little different thing, and I shot that too in my granny's backyard. Like, I just had like a little vision for it. Told Payday what to do, captured it, so the edits were just seamless.
It was hard, bro. I don't know. You tell me. Like that had to be pretty emotional to do that one too.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And like I said, I live my art, so for sure. But it's definitely something where it's like you gotta just be strong, and just face your challenges head on and just do what you gotta do. Came back home, like a year ago, like I wanted to do what I'm doing now, so I feel like I'm on the right track. Basically everything that I put down as a goal is just like in my books I marked them off. So I'm doing something right. So
Yes.
eventually next year will be the same and so on and so forth. So just gotta plant the seeds and keep going, regardless of what happens.
Very, very wise words, bro. When you said mark it down, like journaling type shit,
Yeah, yeah. I
you
write down my goals still. I write down my goals.
I do the exact same, bro.
Yeah, like
One
I
of the
just
most helpful things ever.
yeah, cause like it's a subconscious thing too. Because sometimes like I'll be in such a work mode where like I'm doing what I gotta do, and then I didn't even know like I forgot I wrote it down. Like it's just something like like it was already imprinted in my brain from when I wrote it down. Like from when the idea sparked. Yeah, like I made sure. Yeah, I put that shit together. Make sure okay. Yeah, like this is what I need the timing to be like. This is whether if it's financials. Okay, yeah, this is what I need. Whether it's something else, this is what I need. Find out what I need and make just the plan feasible. You have to
Yep.
have a SMART goal. It's an acronym if you know 7 habits, but all that shit. Like it's just SMART goals and just being on point where it goes. So once I write that shit down, like sometimes, like I said, I'll forget it. I'll accomplish that. I'll be reading back like a month later, and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, I did that.
Yes.
You know?
It's some crazy shit, bro. I completely feel you on that. I do the same, and I feel like it just makes your thoughts that much more real, and
Projects
then,
it. It's a
yes,
frequency.
exactly. And it helps like organize shit too. Like,
Yeah.
I was thinking about maybe overthinking, maybe
Yeah.
tweaking out a bit. It's
Yeah.
nice to get that shit on paper.
Yeah, yeah, because once you get like it's like an expression. Once you get the expression out or the frequency, you're putting it out into the world now. So you're able to kind of see it in a way, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's real, it's possible because yeah, like, it's I don't know, it's a subconscious thing, like, it's deep embedded in that from once you write it down because you put the words together, you casted those spells to
Yeah.
spell those words and make that sentence. So, boom, like, magic right there.
I like that casting spells out here, man.
Trust me,
Real
man.
shit. No, I fuck with that, man. I'm glad. I was literally talking to my buddy about that last week. How journaling and things like that are
No,
very, very helpful.
real talk.
Yo, another one that caught my eye. You have some songs with Chromazz.
I like that, man. You do your
Beyblade.
homework.
I did my homework. I did
Do
my
homework,
homework. I
man.
had
I
to.
love it, man.
Well, also it's nice when an artist has shit I could do homework on. You have a catalog which is really sick.
Heavy
And
one.
when I saw the Chromazz stuff, I'm like, okay, very, very interesting,
Yeah,
man. She's
yeah.
obviously like a big name in the city, but like I didn't know she had songs like that type of shit. So how'd that even come together?
Yeah, man. Like honestly, Beyblade. Shout out OK Taylor. Shout out Casa. Shout out Caleb the Wizard. He gets my shit done. We just came up with that randomly, and yeah, I was just really freestyling for real. But yeah, I was having fun with it. And like yeah, we're in the studio. Like me and Chromazz lock in. Shout out Chromita too, gang.
How'd that even
You
come
know.
about, linking up?
Oh, we just know each other through mutual peoples. And yeah, we linked up in the stew one day because yeah, she heard my music. She was rocking with it. And yeah, we just locked in and it was love from there. And from I feel like I said, yeah, music just it's a universal language. I feel like weed is too. It brings
Mm,
people closer together. Like I said with Payday, like we're longtime friends and music actually got us locked in on like a real brotherhood, instead of just friend tip. And even her too, like that's gang, like. So even like when it comes to like everyone else, like it's just yeah, yo, I tend to try to have a real connection when it comes to music and the artist, before I really do music. And I was always a fan of her music and just who she was, like how
yeah.
she was. So, like, yeah, we just definitely had to lock in, make a couple bangers. And yeah, we have a couple coming out too. So,
Okay,
yeah,
sick,
shout
man.
out to her.
She's an interesting figure. It's
Yeah,
like she's got like people know her from just certain shit. Then she's
yeah.
got other things. Very interesting.
Yeah, no, she's very herself, unapologetically, and that's one thing I say, like, and also too when it comes to music in general, like, yeah, you're an influence, so you definitely have like everyone watching you too, so it's like, I be aware of that shit now, cause before I didn't know, I was just making my music, didn't really think it was catching that much traction until I'm hearing like, the kids bump me and stuff,
Right.
so it's like it's definitely different, like being an influencer or being like someone in a light, so to say.
Do you feel like that makes you think about things a little differently?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I definitely try to move better, move smarter now, and just try to inspire mainly. And that's one of the main things I really do this for, like not only for the passion, but it's really just to inspire people to do whatever they like in this world, like whatever they are resonating with, like just go hard with it. That's what the meaning is of finesse, like just do things with grace, do things with finesse, do it 100%, do it the best. Quick freestyle, but
That was a
anyways,
nice freestyle, man.
yeah, do that shit and do it well.
I love that, bro. That actually kind of naturally transitions nicely into the brand that you have going on,
Exactly,
Finesse Worldwide.
exactly.
Let's promote that a bit, bro. How did
Yeah,
that
man.
come about?
Be finessing the world, bro. Like I said, I'm an artist, so I just be really making my own designs, own stuff like that. And like one day I'm like, yeah, let me make a design and put it on a T-shirt. And it's crazy because it all started by doodles. Like I was just doodling in a notepad at work. And then I'm just like, okay, yeah, like let me do this. Then I put it on a shirt, and then all the bros are fucking with it. So yeah, I just put them on, put a couple people on like outside of it too, because people are just telling me, yo, they like it, and they're just buying it from me, and I'm like, you sure? Like they're like, yeah, just tell me what it costs, and I'm like, okay, boom, just charging. I'm not even making money off people. I'm just charging them, boom, $20, boom, giving them shirts, giving them hoodies, and then eventually when I started making music, that's when I'm like, okay, let me actually get into like branding this. So that's when I just started branding it, and yeah, I make all my own designs. I make all my own like ideas when it comes to the creativity process. So yeah, like I just do that. I go to manufacturers and I just cook it up, and yeah, that's what you see here.
I fuck with it, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
like the spirit of it. Again, that DIY,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah. I'm really all about doing it myself, and like I said, like it's an art. Like I started all custom painting jackets and hoodies and stuff and spray painting, stencils and stuff. So yeah, I really like to express the way I feel, or even just the way I see things on stuff. So
Right.
boom, I just started doing that, and people are rocking with it too. I'm also selling those. Tap in the DM, and also if you're trying to order a hoodie, link in my bio, all of that. But yeah, basically, what was I saying? Yeah, fucking yeah. When it came to the merch, yeah, I just started doing all those things, spray painting, painting, and yeah, like that's really what I'm trying to push right now. Urban street brand, that real grimy
Yes.
stuff.
I love grimy shit, man. That's the best.
Yeah.
Would you ever, excuse me, would you ever do like a little pop up or something like that?
I actually just did
You
one.
just did one? Fuck, man.
Unfortunately,
I
yeah,
missed it.
like I definitely want to like do this interview earlier to kind of bring more attention to it, but I had a lot of stuff going on. So like, I was just super exhausted.
And it
So
wasn't the last one. It's not the
exactly.
last event,
Definitely not.
you know?
Definitely not. Definitely not. That's definitely not the last pop-up shop.
No.
Definitely not the last interview too. You're gonna tap in
Facts.
again. But yeah, like I definitely have one coming up again. Eventually we'll put that together. But I just did one with Golden Grams. Shout out to them.
Making
They're
noise.
179 Baldwin Street. You could get the custom drip there. If you need your loud, tap in too. But yeah, basically, I did a pop up shop with them in Kensington Market for a Civilian Day. So yeah, we just did our thing. Sold some shirts, sold some hoodies. People showed some love. So shout out to all the people that supported. I appreciate y'all.
That's hard,
Gang,
bro.
finesse gang,
Congratulations on
man.
that. That's fucking
Yeah,
sick. Definitely got to pull up to the next one. But
yeah, yeah. Trust me.
that stuff is cool, man. I had a little event that, again, shout out Helly. He pulled up to that in December, and it was a sick experience to have people actually physically show up. Like, it's sick when someone watches your video, plays
Yeah,
your song, posts
interact.
it. That's cool, but when physically come to it,
Yeah,
like,
that's love.
that's
That's
love, bro.
love. That's love.
To get
Trust me.
people out of the house, it's not easy. To
Yeah,
get me out of the house, it's not that easy, you
trust
know?
me. I like it's crazy. I rap. I just really want to be staying home
For
for real.
real.
Like but now that I've seen like how big I've gotten, like and how far I've taken this, I definitely gotta be out there. Just be with the people, and like I realize the interaction is good too, because people want to be around you. People want to see you who you are too, and yeah, sometimes it's hard to get people out of their house too. So it's like once you really have that influence or that love that's reciprocated, it's good. It's a good feeling.
It is a good feeling, bro. And it like creates memories and shit like that too. Like it's a real life
Real talk,
experience, which
real
is nice
talk,
to have.
real talk. Yeah, trust me, it's definitely good moments. Like when people just interact and they actually like your stuff and they're wearing it with pride, or they're just even tapping into the music and they like the music. So it's definitely a good feeling still, and definitely a incentive to keep going. I wouldn't even say an incentive, but like a cherry on top to keep going.
A
Cause I
nice,
already,
it's a nice thing, man.
yeah,
I fucking feel you on that big time. I love that, and yeah, Finesse Worldwide definitely tap
tap
in with
it,
that.
tap it.
It gives me. I don't know if you're a wrestling fan, but it gives me like mankind vibes. I don't know.
Oh,
Remember
don't
that
kill me.
with the
No, I
smiley
don't. But
face?
don't
Yes, I
kill
love
me.
it, man. Mick
Yeah,
Foley,
oh,
Mick Foley.
Foley. Oh, okay, oh
Gonna
shit.
jump
Yeah,
off a cage after
yeah,
this.
he's wild. Yeah, okay,
I
okay,
fuck with
okay,
it though.
okay.
That's a
Yeah,
fire
man.
shirt,
Trying
man.
to, yeah, give it that old school, but like, yeah, streetwear feel,
Yes.
and like, yeah, like, got a little something on the back. Ah,
Finesse the world.
yeah, yeah. Finesse the world. Boom, boom.
Support that
Give that,
message.
yeah, man.
Definitely.
Finesse the world everywhere you go, man.
Facts. Are you a big fashion
Shit.
guy?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love fashion still. That's one thing I've always been tapped in with. Always had to be on that. Like, one thing is, like, I never always had the money to buy drip back in the day. So, once I definitely, like, started learning, like, yo, you can put together your own things, like, and just make it look good. That's when I realized, okay, that's the meaning of drip. It's not like the most expensive shit you're wearing. Like, it's
No.
just how you put that shit on. The end of the day, like that shit, like is like it costs nothing to make. So
Yes.
like like it's only because it's the brand or a certain intricate way where it's a different style of what they're selling to you. So like at the end of the day, like everything is redone, like everything is and reinvented in a way. So it's already been done, like, you know. So it's like at the end of the day, people just gotta understand that it's not about having the newest shit. It's just knowing how to put that shit on for real.
100%, bro. You wear the clothes. The clothes don't wear
Don't wear
you.
you exactly, and don't get lost. And like a lot of people will like bully people and make people feel bad for that shit, or you know, make social media influence them to, you know, want the newest shit. But it's not even about that, bro. It's just about doing what you love, looking how you want to look, and just being that guy, being that shorty, being that person that, uh,
Hundred
you
percent,
know,
bro. I don't know if you've ever seen these YouTube videos where people will be like, "How much is your outfit?"
yeah, like
And like it would usually be like kind of a nerdier kid, and he was wearing like $10,000 worth of clothes, but you could tell he's got no
no,
confidence, no
bro,
like,
like he
you
doesn't
know,
even know himself for real,
yeah,
like, you know,
you look ridiculous.
and trust me, you could be in the flyest drip and still get rejected by a girl, or still not get through, or still not, you know, be that guy. Like, so it's like don't make that, like, you make the clothes, bro.
Facts. I
And I
remember,
literally make the clothes, like, you know,
yo, real shit.
like, yeah.
Literally making the clothes. I love that. I remember he's kind of a controversial guy, but Ian Connor back in the day, he was saying he's like, I'm tempted to just wear Skechers and shit just to see, you
What
know,
the yeah, what
yeah.
the yeah,
I'm
like
like,
the
that's the spirit I like. Like, yo,
yeah,
let me
nah,
make
just
this
be
cool.
you. Yeah, like honestly, like I've always liked that about certain people, like just having all the money in the world but still dressing simple, or still driving simple, or still just, you know, living comfortably, you
Yeah.
know. At the end of the day, like you still have more for yourself. You have the option to have more for yourself, but you just know how to live in your means. Like that's how my mom is, you know. Shout out Mom Dukes, you know. I love her to death, you know.
Yes.
That's my twin too. Come on. Well, yeah, trust me, man. My mom's like that.
And those mother lessons, like as you get older, you're like, oh fuck, they were
You're
very,
right.
very right.
You're
Like, well,
right.
most shit.
Definitely annoying, but you're right.
Yeah. Facts, man. 'Cause it's true, bro. That material shit is nothing
It's
really.
not, bro. It
You
goes
lose all
away,
that.
bro. Yeah, you can't. Like you could bury yourself in that shit, but it ain't gonna be nothing to take with you. Your soul can't take it with you, man. So just, you know, drip as hard as you can with the shit you got
Big
till you
facts.
come up. You know, till
Yes.
you can afford what you want.
I like that, man. I like that a lot. I like that
Trust you, bro.
spirit, bro. That's
God
real.
will.
That's real confidence, man.
Trust you, bro. I always tell people, man, real life me, man. Fuck all that Instagram shit. Like, the end of the day, like, yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, the lifestyle's cool. All the shit. We turn up, you know, we get lit for sure. If I'm not on the table, it's not a party, you know. But yeah, like, real life me, man. I'm real lit in person. Like, in person is for real. Like, I'll be really giving gems, and I'll really be doing what I'm talking. Like, I'm not just talking shit. But yeah.
Shout out fucking young fucking Leeks, bro.
Young
I love that.
fucking Leeks,
I
man.
love that. That's some real shit.
And the F is for finesse. Young athletes, man.
Young F
Oh,
Leaks. I love that.
yeah.
Fucking yo, those are bars right there, man. I really
Appreciate
enjoyed
you,
that.
bro. Come
I
on.
really enjoyed that. One
Trying.
thing I like to ask rappers this often, especially being from Toronto. Do you pay attention to the Toronto rap scene at all?
Yeah, I do. I do. I tap it a lot. I tap it a lot. Like, I'm not as tapped in as some people are. I'm not gonna lie. Like most of my friends. But cause I really be listening to myself and stuff, like, or the dogs like that I make music with, or the people I'm really like locked in with in Toronto. But yeah, nah, like honestly, nah, like I be listening to the Toronto scene, and it's really doing its thing. I'm not gonna lie, like it's super saturated, but I like the fact that people are able to do their thing now. Like there's light on Toronto. There's
Yeah.
some sort of like wave that people are starting to see that okay, like Canada's got something, and like we've been got something. Like, you know, it's just for the people to see it, the world to see it, and in order to do that, you gotta finesse the world. Like, I don't know what else to say about that. Like, I'm just pissed. Like,
I love that. I'm just pissed, man.
I'm just pissed.
It's the
Like,
best way to fucking put it. No, that's real, man. Because it's like one thing about Toronto that I find so interesting. It's like there's certain like there's certain like sounds that are associated with the city, but there's so many cool people doing
Yeah,
their thing.
for sure. Nah, shout out to all the people doing their thing. Whether like the music's whack or not. You put it out there.
Yes,
That's the one thing. Like it's scary to do that. But yeah, like everybody that wants to just express themselves, like yeah, shout out to them, man. They're doing their thing. And Toronto's definitely, like yeah, like I've definitely heard a lot of people that should really have that. I'd say, um, like they should have that light for other people to be blessed with their
right.
sound, because I really like their sound, and it's really something that could be prominent in the ears, and honestly I feel like eventually, like I said, like once like certain things work out for me, like I'll definitely try to find like a way to make a lane for other people to coming up, where it's more easier, especially like in these times, because it's like it's crazy, obviously you could really blow up by yourself on social media and stuff, but like from once you get that real understanding of music, like and that real like foundation of it, that's what really gives you that like the power to really go and make the best music,
Right.
so yeah.
That's a good goal, man. I like that.
No, for sure.
I like that a lot.
For sure.
So yo, we're approaching about an hour, man. I
Okay.
want to give you a chance. Anything you want to promote? You've talked about finesse, of course. Talk about some new stuff, but
Yeah.
anything you wanna talk about, man. The floor is yours.
Okay, appreciate that, bro. Shout out Versatile Vigilante. Come on.
We're out here, man.
Yeah, we out here. Um, first and foremost, I want to shout out the guys. And God, actually, God. Shout out the guys, God. Shout out my moms. Shout out my peoples. Everybody doing their thing. Finesse Apparel. It's in my bio. Get that. Crazy's coming. The video. I dropped a single called Crazy. So yeah, that video's coming out, I believe, in a week. So yeah, I just gotta put it on the YouTube line. And yeah, bro, we're going up, bro. From there, we're going up. I have some clickbait on my channel. Go check it out. I actually dropped some stuff. It's crazy. Check it out. It's on my YouTube. What else was I gonna say? Oh shoot, I'm on the spot right now.
What are you
But
listening
yeah,
to these
just
days? That's
oh
something I'm curious.
shit. Well,
Other than yourself, of course.
shoot. Well, I'll say like okay, I'll shout out my peoples. Like I'm listening
Yes.
to like like T Bands, Bliss 29, Cuz 905. Shout out Lou. Shout out who else? Who else? Who am I listening to? Man. Shout out SG. Shout out man, all the people I make music with. Kyrie. Shout out Kyrie, he's doing his thing. Shout out shoot, bro. Shout out everyone, bro. Fuck.
Yes, sir.
Man.
I
Shout out
gotta
all the people. It's like shit.
gotta check out all these guys, man.
Yeah, man, yeah, like it's a lot. It's a long list. But shout out Chromazz too, shout out all the people doing their thing, like I said, shit. But
Oh yeah,
what
shout out the sandbox, bro. Shout
Oh
out where
yeah,
we are
shout
right
out
here.
Sandbox for having us too. That's
Yes.
a main thing too. Like gang, shout out Sandbox. I appreciate Jordan and the guys. Alex and them. I appreciate you guys. No cap.
Real shit.
And what else? Yeah, man. Like yeah, we coming. Like we actually doing stuff. Like everything's about to go up. About to drop so much music. I have like 7 music videos cooling. I'm about to edit like 2 more. So like we doing stuff. I really be cooking up. What else? Like yeah, like I make my own beats. I make beats with my guys too. Shout out Crody too, City. Yeah, City McGritty. Shout out Anton. I make beats with him. He's a guy. He's a young youth coming up. Shout out him. He's doing his thing. But yeah, like all the people that tapped in, shout them out. And yeah, like fuck, like yeah,
Love
like
it,
we
bro.
doing it. Finesse gang, man. FG4L, Finesse the world, all of that. Yeah.
Where do the people find you at, bro?
Oh yeah, shoot. At 52 Leak on Instagram, 52 Leaks with a S on YouTube. And like all the platforms like Spotify, Tidal, or Young Leeks if you want to find me on Apple Music. Cause yeah,
Okay.
like yeah, you know we branding and shit. So yeah,
Out here for real, man.
yeah, man, we out here, man. Appreciate you.
Appreciate your fucking time,
Oh
bro.
my
This is a
God, yes,
legendary interview.
yes, of
Shout out
course.
to the big homie. Shout out to the big
Yo,
homie in the
Payday, he actually
background.
curated this.
Yes, sir.
I really shout out to the curators that really be putting shit together, in the background. People don't be known, like, cause I really be doing that too, like, just putting people in the right environment that, for them to thrive and shit. Everybody that's doing that, shout out them because trust me, man, you're really making shit happen. Like
Yep.
people don't even know how it's happening. So it's like, it's sick. Like once you really do your homework and see what's going on and do your homework, man. Just do your homework, like.
Do your homework, bro. No matter what age. Do your homework.
No cap.
Love that. Yo, shout out Young fucking Leaks, man.
Come
Shout
on,
out to
all of that,
everybody.
all of that.
2024, we're fucking out here, bro.
Gang.